In this session, we're going to talk about a constitutional law multiple choice question together. So go ahead and read the question and pause the video and pick your answer choice. Unpause it when you're ready to talk about the answer choices together. So this question requires you to know two things. It requires you to know that education undergoes a rational basis scrutiny, and the National Conference of Bar Examiners really wants you to know this. In fact, they tested this issue in questions released in 1991 and in 2017. So it's been tested for almost 30 years. The second thing they want you to know is the different levels of scrutiny. So rational basis scrutiny, the burden is on the plaintiffs to show that the law is not rationally related to any legitimate government interest. This is a hard burden to carry. The plaintiffs usually lose because it's really hard to show a law is not rationally related to any legitimate government interest. So that's why B is correct, because it recognizes the students will not be able to show that the law is not rationally related to any government interest. Intermediate scrutiny and strict scrutiny put the burden on the government, okay? And so you should remember who the burden is on and also what the level of scrutiny entails. Again, because you'll see questions that just require this straightforward application of these different levels of scrutiny to the facts. Another thing to note is you could cross off C and D just because they improperly state who has the burden. Like C, for example, applies intermediate scrutiny, but it incorrectly puts the burden on the student. D applies rational basis, but it incorrectly puts the burden on the state. So even if you didn't know the level of review that education underwent, you could still cross off C and D and narrow it down to A or B.